security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back for another Madden 24 Buccaneers franchise gameplay. For those of you who are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel. I would hate for you guys to miss out on a single episode. But for those of you who've been following this Buccaneers franchise for a while now, we are now in week number 9, and our Buccaneers are getting ready to take on the Houston Texans. Right now, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about our team. I'm feeling really good about my team personally. At the time I'm recording this, man, it's actually week 1 of the regular season. Comment down below how your team did in week number 1. My team, as you all see, my Washington Commanders, we end up winning in week number 1 up against the Arizona Cardinals. I don't know why I just blanked there for a second on my on who we played, because it don't matter, man. We just defeated the Cardinals. Had to dig that one out though. It was a heck of a game there, but we ended up pulling out in the end. But anyways, on to our Buccaneers. Last week in week number 8 was one heck of a game, man. If you guys missed out on that game, make sure you do yourself a favor. I'm going to try to remember this time. I've been meaning to do this for like the last couple videos. Put a playlist, or I have the playlist together, but I've been meaning to put the playlist down below in the description. So if anybody's new to this, you all can go ahead and get caught up. Bro, week number 8 was ridiculous. Mike Evans went crazy. I'm surprised that he didn't win like offensive player of the week honors. He ended up with like 230 something yards receiving, had 3 touchdowns. Like, dude went crazy. Speaking of the stats though, I got to talk about my guy DTR, because after that game, I think right before that game, I was talking about how bad his stats were. Look at this. My guy reset his stats. He's back to a 1-to-1 interception to touchdown ratio. So definitely love to see this. But anyways, while we're here, let's go ahead and do a quick scouting of the Houston Texans, our opponent of today's game. CJ Stroud is their starting quarterback, obviously. 15 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. He has things under control. They're already over 2,000 yards passing for CJ Stroud. Running the ball, Pierre Strong Jr. is going to be his guy. If you all have been following the channel for a while, you all know very well about Pierre Strong Jr. Shout out to my Patriots franchise that I did last year. 7 touchdowns on the ground for him, and it looks like he's been known to run the ball every now and then here with CJ Stroud, so we're going to have to make sure we have those contains up and make sure that we're playing the quarterback on those read options. Looking at the receiving core for him, his tight end is going to be his leading guy, and I mean I kind of expect that because they don't really have too many receivers. I mean, Nico Collins is really good, don't get me wrong. Nico Collins is not the type of player you want to sleep on at the receiving position. Only a second-year pro. This isn't the guy. This is a guy that I wouldn't mind trading for and working on Nico Collins. But I got Mike Evans, I got Palmer. I'm good at the receiving position. But if I were to do a Texans rebuild, best believe I'd be focused on some Nico Collins. But yeah, Dawson Knox is the guy they're going to have to worry about on their receiving core. Henry 202. I don't even know how to say that. I'm sure I butchered his name. Okay, I don't know. He's not anything right now, I guess. Yeah, he was just at the top of the list. Weird. Will Anderson is the sack leader. Not many sacks for the Texans through 8 weeks of the season. So hopefully our offensive line will be able to hold up in that aspect. Interception-wise, Darius Phillips is the go-to guy, and he has Isaiah Simmons on the team. Shout out to the Texans for making that trade. I'm sure they got a lot more for that trade than what the Cardinals did for Isaiah Simmons in real life. A 4th round draft pick? Are you kidding me? But anyways, without any other adjustments or anything else new to the team, same old squad, let's get to the field and take on the Texans. The Buccaneers are on the road in week number 9 to visit the 4-3 Houston Texans. Mike Evans had a huge impact on last week's win. Let's see if anything that he did in there will carry over to this week, as we are underway in Houston from NRG Stadium. It's going to be Palmer returning this ball from his own end zone, looks for a block, and is able to get this ball right back up to the 20-yard line, and that's where Dorian Thompson-Robinson and this Buccaneers offense will start off. 1st down and 10. Handoff goes to the running back, Sean Tucker. He's able to to gain 1 yard on the play up to the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 9, shotgun formation for Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Keeps this one himself, looking for some running room. Splits 2 defenders with a nice little jertle there, able to get up to the 27-yard line. 3rd down and 3 for Thompson-Robinson. Quick throw underneath is going to be complete to his running back Chase Edmonds out of the backfield, and we have our first down of the day. Granted, it was a risky throw there on that wheel route, but hey, shout out to Chase Edmonds for holding on to that ball. 2nd down and 3 now from the 41-yard line. Handoff goes to Sean Tucker, who finds a nice little gap, has the 1st down as he works his way up to the 45-yard line. 1st down, and the Buccaneers offense is sticking with the ground attack. Thompson-Robinson keeps this one himself, breaks a tackle there, lowers his shoulder, and has a gain of 11 yards as he crosses the 1st down marker. 1st down and 10, Thompson-Robinson drops back to throw. Short pass is going to be complete to Sean Tucker, who stretches the ball forward for a gain of 8 yards, brings up 2nd down and short, and you got to think the Texans defense is thinking run, but the Buccaneers come out in the pass. Thompson-Robinson leaving the pocket to his right, throwing on the run for Mike Evans is going to be complete. Mike Evans into the end zone for the first touchdown of the day for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a play there by the rookie Dorian Thompson-Robinson, able to stretch that play out, give Mike Evans the time he needed to cross the field, get in the open zone, and just do the rest of the work himself and get this ball into the end zone. Now it's time to see what our Buccaneers defense can do with this Texans offense. We're also going to be going up against a rookie quarterback of our own in CJ Stroud, who hasn't had the best year so far, but he does have quite a few weapons over here. Let's see what he's able to do. 1st down from the 11-yard line. Stroud throwing. That first pass is going to be complete to his wide receiver, Cooper. Huge gain all the way down to the 48-yard line. Flipping field position and just one play to CJ Stroud. He's going deep here on 1st and 10. Ends up finding Dawson Knox in coverage there, but that pass is going to fall incomplete. He just straight up dropped that one after the hit. 2nd down and 10. The Buccaneers turn up the heat as Devin White meets him in the backfield. Ends up causing an incomplete pass. It's now 3rd down and 10. CJ Stroud looking to throw, and the rookie was just off the mark there. Incomplete. 4th down. They're going to have to punt this ball away. And oh man, hey, CJ Stroud gave us a little bit of a scare there on his first possession of the day. He was really carving us up there for a minute, and we were like, hold up. We had to turn up the heat on him a little bit. We ended up throwing off his timing with his receivers and end up getting the ball right back for our Buccaneers offense. 2nd down and 7 from the 6-yard line. Dorian Thompson-Robinson throwing from his own end zone, taking a shot way downfield for Mike Evans, who's got a step. Mike Evans, another huge catch there, flipping the field position all the way down to the Texans 44. We saw a lot of that from Mike Evans in week number 8 up against the Buffalo Bills. Glad to see that wasn't just a fluke. It wasn't a one-time thing. You know the veteran wants to stay involved in this offense. 2nd down and 8 here. Thompson-Robinson looking to take another shot downfield, but ran out of time. Got hit as he released that ball. Brings up a 3rd down and 8 from the 43-yard line. We need a little bit more yardage for field goal range, but we don't even have to worry about a field goal at this point, as we end up finding Cade Otton across the middle of the field. Gets us a new set of downs to work with. 1st and 10, play action fake. Thompson-Robinson rolling out of the pocket to his right, throwing on the run again from Mike Evans. This time, Mike Evans isn't able to get it into the end zone, but he does get us all the way down to the 6-yard line. 1st down and goal. Handoff goes to Chase Edmonds, who's trying to push the pile and get into the end zone, but doesn't really get anywhere. Gets a gain of a yard on the play. Bubble option thrown here to Trey Palmer. He's spinning, but not really winning. Gains 3 yards down to the 3-yard line. The 3rd down and goal now from the 3-yard line. Thompson-Robinson drops back to throw, dropping back in the pocket, still scanning. Got hit as he released that ball. Could not find anybody to throw that ball to. And hey, I mean, as long as we didn't force it, we're just going to go ahead and kick our field goal, take a 2-score lead here in the first half up against the Texans. Again, whenever you have those situations where you just get a stop or a turnover, ideally it would be to get a touchdown, but at the end of the day, you just got to get points to extend the lead, and that's exactly what we did on that drive. It does hurt to kick a field goal inside the 10-yard line, though. But hey, we'll just bounce back on our next drive and do a little bit of a better job. And we need to do a better job on defense as, again, CJ Stroud finds another wide open receiver for a huge chunk play down to the 48-yard line, or up to the 48-yard line. 1st down, and CJ Stroud is on the move. He's looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. He ends up leading him a little bit too much, and Anthony Chelsea's able to make a play on that ball, getting the interception, and right back in the hands of Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Like I said, man, whenever we force these turnovers, we got to make sure they turn into points in some way, some shape or fashion or whatever. And a play like this to Cade Otton is going to help. A huge play moving the ball up to the 44-yard line. Cade Otton,
it's a love-hate relationship that I have with Mr. K. Dot, man. I love him to death because his catching radius is just amazing, but my guy is just so freaking slow. I believe he's got like something like 80 speed, so like he's not winning any foot races by any means at all. But I mean, hey, he's good for what he's a great pass catcher. He's a great possession receiver. We set up the screen here on 1st down and 10, and Chase Edmonds able to follow those blocks all the way down inside the 40. Finally brought down to at the 32-yard line. Dangerous throw there. One at Russell Gage on 1st down, but Thompson-Robinson almost ended the drive there. 2nd down and 10. Got his. He released that ball. It's going to fall incomplete. 3rd down and 10. We need a huge play here to keep this drive going, but the pressure is on, and down goes the rookie Thompson-Robinson for a huge loss of 10 yards on the play. This is borderline field goal range, though. Still on 4th down and 20. We're going to kick the field goal, and it just barely makes it across the crossbar. And we still extend our lead. It's still only a 2-score game. Definitely, again, wanted that touchdown, but our protection literally just broke down on that last drive there. But at least our defense right now is keeping the Texans out of the end zone. So those field goals, they help no matter what. And Pierre Strong Jr., look at him breaking tackles there, gaining 9 yards up to the 27-yard line. Empty formation on 2nd down for C.J. Stroud, throwing again, connecting with his wide receiver Tank Dell, who hurdles a defender. Gets his way up to the 38-yard line, keeping this drive going for the Houston Texans, who are desperately trying to get into the end zone for the first time today to keep themselves in this game. 2-score game right now is manageable. You don't want to get it up to a 3-score game. Then you're really going to be changing your offensive scheme just to get yourself back in this game, as Devin Singletary makes the catch there underneath, gaining 7 yards. 3rd down and 3 from the 45-yard line. Stroud drops back to throw. Stroud looking, and Tank Dell is wide open, breaking the tackle, and Devin White ends up making a nice tackle there downfield at the 20-yard line. Our pass secondary is getting carved up today, but at this point, and Pierre Strong Jr., he gets loose for a 20-yard touchdown and brings the Houston Texans right back into this game. As I was saying, man, our passing defense right now, I'm not sure what's going on. It's just not good at this point. And really, I shouldn't put it all on my passing defense. It's literally the defense as a whole. If our front four is able to get pressure, then we would be able to be pressing the rookie C.J. Stroud into making some throws that he probably doesn't want to make. But we're getting zero pressure. He's having all the time in the world to dissect our zone, or letting his wide receivers outrun our man coverage. And it's just not good at this point. 3rd down to 5, and the Houston Texans call timeout there, I believe, trying to get the ball back. Thompson-Robinson drops back to throw, ends up finding Chase Edmonds out of the backfield, and he just barely picks up enough yardage there for the 1st down, keeping the drive alive with 44 seconds left, taking a shot deep downfield for Mike Evans. And if we were able to keep that ball inbounds a little bit more, Mike Evans might have been able to make a play on that ball. It's now 2nd down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Thompson-Robinson scanning the field, running out of time, and he's going to go down. Takes the sack, losing 11 yards, and we're not even going to bother calling the timeout there. We're just trying to get out of this half because, I'm going to be honest, man, my 2-minute drill offense is terrible. Like, it is terrible. Like, I cannot put together a 2-minute drive to save my life. Like, the play calling is always horrible. I don't think I've ever scored a touchdown when I had possession of the ball with like a minute left with this Buccaneers unit yet. I mean, it's just terrible. I can't describe it any other way. Definitely have some things I need to work on and improve from that factor with the team. Anyways, the Texans are going to be starting first with the ball here. Stroud taking a dangerous shot downfield. Merriweather was in the vicinity, just unable to catch that ball and get us the interception. 2nd down and 10, handoff goes to Pierre Strong Jr. and runs right into Ryan Neal, who sits him down after a gain of 8 yards at the 33-yard line. 3rd down and short here for the rookie C.J. Stroud, throwing on the run. And the double coverage, triple coverage, and he somehow gets away with it. 4th down and 2. The Texans can go for it. They will go for it. C.J. Stroud looking to throw underneath for Tank Dell. He's got the wide receiver he needed to. He got him 3 up to the 36-yard line, keeping the drive alive for the Texans as they look to tie this game. And not only tie it, they could take the lead with the extra point kick. 2nd down and 10 now from the 32-yard line for C.J. Stroud. Ends up finding Dawson Knox there on the sideline. Dawson Knox has the 1st down and steps out of bounds, avoiding the hit at the opposite 49-yard line. 1st down and 10 for C.J. Stroud, looking to take another shot downfield. He's got Dawson Knox again. Dawson Knox breaks the tackle there. D. Delaney, he powers his way into the end zone. And this extra point here is going to give the Houston Texans the lead. Oh boy, man, our defense, again, just continues to get carved up like Swiss cheese. Clearly, this is not going to be a game where we can lean on our defense to get us this win. Our offense is going to have to come out ready and firing right away, man, because our defense is just, they're not in it today, man. They just cannot do it on their own. First down and 10, handoff goes to the running back, Sean Tucker. He's able to turn that into a gain of 5 yards, and we'll take 5 yards on first down. We're still, however, waiting on Sean Tucker to break that 15-yard plus huge gain. Just this Texans run defense, man, they are all over the place. It's now 3rd down and 4, but their passing defense has left a huge hole in the secondary, and we're able to find Mike Evans all the way down to the 32-yard line. First down and 10 after a huge play there by Mike Evans. Sean Tucker's going to keep this one himself, trying to set up his blocks. And again, man, this Texans defense, they are on it, stopping Tucker for just a gain of 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7, man in motion is going to be Trey Palmer. Pack the throw. Dorian Thompson-Robinson finds another huge gap, and he finds Mike Evans in the middle of it, and there is a flag on the play, but it's going to be offsides on the Houston Texans. We will gladly accept that penalty. Touchdown is good. 2-point conversion, however, is going to be intercepted by Isaiah Simmons in the end zone, try to return it himself for a pick 2, I guess you would call it. And instead of a full touchdown lead, our Buccaneers only have a 5-point lead here late in the 3rd quarter. And we need our defense to step up, man. We need a turnover on downs, or we need an interception. Point is, we just need to put more pressure on C.J. Stroud, who's just been way too comfortable back there throwing the ball. 1st down and 10, there's a little bit of pressure there, forcing him to get rid of that ball. That one's going to fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10 now from the 19-yard line. Let's see if our defense is able to do it. But hey, the Texans putting the pressure on themselves as they had the false start penalty. Backs them up to the 14-yard line for a 2nd down and 15. But Pierre Strong Jr. says, you know what? Let's turn that into a 1st down yet again, as he has a huge gain of 17 yards up to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10. Pressure is on. Down he goes. Shaq Barrett getting to the rookie, sacking him for a loss of 4 yards in the play. 2nd down and 14. C.J. Stroud standing strong in the pocket, ends up finding Pierre Strong Jr. underneath yet again. Pierre Strong Jr. turns a simple drag into a huge gain, flipping field position across the midfield mark, out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And this Texans offense is moving, and they're moving quickly. And Tank Dell has another catch there, down inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. 1st down and 10, handoff goes to Pierre Strong Jr., who has some blocking up in front of him. He tries to hurdle and gets rocked there by D. Delaney. Ball's on the ground, recovered by the Houston Texans. 1st down and 10 now from the 8-yard line. That was just the turnover that we needed. Let's see if our offense is able to put this one in the end zone. Dorian Thompson-Robinson into some open field. He's across the midfield mark, and nobody's in sight. Isaiah Simmons is trying to catch him, but Dorian Thompson-Robinson turns on the Jets, and he takes that one all the way into the end zone. A 92-yard touchdown run from our quarterback. Hey, we've been waiting on Sean Tucker to find some open running room. I guess Dorian Thompson-Robinson just had to show him, like, look, this is how it's done, man. This is the hole that I've been seeing all game. You just haven't been hitting it. So let me show you how to hit that hole, and maybe you can replicate what I just did. Now we have a 12-point lead here in the 3rd quarter, about to be the 4th quarter, as C.J. Stroud drops back the throw, runs right into the waiting arms of Vita Vea. And oh man, have we finally woken up? Has this Buccaneers defense finally woken up as we get ready to enter this 4th quarter? 2nd down and 21, pressure's on, and down goes C.J. Stroud. It's now 3rd down and 27. This young rookie is definitely feeling the pressure here in this situation. Looking to throw, he needs a big play. He's leaving the pocket to his right. He's going to take off with this one himself, and man, you might want to get out of bounds. That would have been horrible for him to fumble in that situation, but it's 4th down and 19 from the 16-yard line. They really have no choice but to go for it in this situation. Throwing for Dawson Knox. He's able to get his hands on that ball, but we're able to break that pass up, and our offense is going to take over with possession of the ball already inside the red zone. Handoff goes to Sean Tucker, looking for some running room, able to turn that into a gain of 4 yards to the 11-yard line. 2nd down and 6, play action fake here for Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Leaves the pocket to his right, throwing on the run for Cade Otton, and oh my, Cade Otton showing up and showing out as he goes up high for that one and gets another touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Again, man, I talked a lot of crap about Cade Otton, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. Cade Otton is that dude. Man makes a lot of amazing catches and had a huge one right there. Now the game is 33-14. A lot more pressure has been put on this Texans offense. And oh man, huge hit there on the kickoff return. But yeah, they're definitely going to have to come out with the passing game here. And this is where I normally feel a lot more comfortable with my Buccaneers defense, is in the secondary. I definitely thought that my passing secondary was a lot better than my run game. but apparently not, man. CJ Stroud is just very comfortable going up against the secondary right now. 1st and 10. He has all the time in the world. You see what I'm talking about? This is just terrible. We end up coming off of our coverage of Cooper there with Levante David. And, of course, the young rookie ends up finding his guy for a huge gain all the way down to the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10. Right back to Cooper again. And Cooper tries to stiff arm our guy Chelsea, but he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 2nd down and short here inside the red zone, trying to leave with a touchdown as a field goal does them no good, and Dawson Knox has no problem scoring there, cutting the lead down to 13, make that 12 after the extra point kick is going to be up and good. You got to think that maybe the Texans have got to start thinking onside kick here soon, as we're at the 4-minute mark here in the 4th quarter, and Trey Palmer gets rocked there on the return and holds onto the ball. Luckily, though, 1st down from the 20-yard line, handoff goes to Tucker. This is where Tucker can take over this game, because really, at this point, I'm not pressed over scoring any more touchdowns. If we can just work on this clock and get us out of here with the win, that's what we'll do. Just got to make sure we stay in bounds like we do right there on 2nd down, getting another 1st down to the 33-yard line. 1st down and 10, man in motion is going to be Trey Palmer. Dorian Thompson-Robinson trying to throw for Palmer or Evans. Take your pick. Both of them were in the area, and none of them tried to make a play on the ball. 2nd down and 10, that one was definitely intended for Mike Evans, and Mike Evans, I think that was just more of a poorly thrown ball there by the rookie. 3rd down and 10 from the 33-yard line. We desperately need a 1st down here, so who do we go to? Oh, reliable, but we overthrow him, and that ball's going to be intercepted by Ward. Ward is off on the return. He's down to the 10, the 5. He's going to be brought down at the 2-yard line. An interception thrown there by Dorian Thompson-Robinson. And we haven't seen too many interceptions thrown by him at all in this game. Actually, he hasn't thrown an interception. So to see him throw that one, it kind of hurts a little bit, man. I'm not going to lie. 2nd down and goal now from the 1-yard line. The Texans are going to go hurry up offense here. CJ Stroud has Pierre Strong Jr. set behind him. He's changing the play up here a little bit at the line of scrimmage. The snap's away, and Strong Jr. goes backwards, losing 2 yards on the play. This Buccaneers defense came through clutch, and I don't know what the Texans were doing here. I guess he just hit the wrong button because, yeah, he came out in a spike formation, unless he was going to fake spike it from the 3-yard line, which would be hilarious to see. I'm not going to lie. 3rd down and goal here from the 3-yard line. CJ Stroud throwing. CJ Stroud winning, finding another Texans receiver wide open in the back of the end zone. And I don't know what the heck is going on with this Buccaneers pass defense, man. Like, we need to really rethink things going into week number 10, because this isn't good, man. This is just definitely not good. The performance that they put on is it's mediocre, man. This is just god awful. Now the Texans find themselves right back in this game, and even more pressed now to try to either extend the lead with a touchdown or really just start to work on that clock, as we're under the 3-minute mark and the ball's on the ground. Oh man, almost had the same situation as the Texans did. Tried to jurtle past the defender and got a rock, but luckily we're able to recover the ball. 1st down and 10, handoff goes to Sean Tucker. And Tucker just has not been good in this game, man. Dorian Thompson-Robinson has had way less attempts and has way more yards than Sean Tucker on the ground. He actually has more yards on the ground than I feel like all 3 of our running backs combined at this point, as Rashard White gets in there for his first carry of the day. 3rd down and 4 from the 38-yard line, needing the 1st down to keep this drive alive. The 2-minute warning has already hit. Thompson-Robinson scanning, and this time ends up going back to reliable, like I called it last time. K-Dot was open on that out route. Thompson-Robinson just severely overthrew him. 1st down and 10 now from the 46-yard line as that clock is continuing to tick away. Handoff goes to Sean Tucker. Looked like we could have broken that one for a nice game, but just nothing. And the Texans don't have any timeouts remaining, so at this point, we just got to make sure we hold onto the ball. 1st downs really don't matter, as we don't get the 1st down there. It's now 3rd down and 8, but we're coming out in victory formation because they have no more timeouts. They can't slow it down, and we're just going to watch that clock drip all the way down and leave with a victory where it was an ugly win, man. A very ugly win, to say the least. But anyways, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Buccaneers franchise gameplays, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.